Welcome to week 2 of my half marathon training. I've designed this video for anyone, even if you're starting from scratch, and especially if you're overweight and unfit like myself. I pay for the Runner app, which provides a detailed, bespoke plan tailored to my goals. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to give it to you all for free, like some sort of fat Robin Hood.
Seen that moon? Beautiful, isn't it?
My aim is to help you see that no matter where you're starting from, you can run and you can get good at it. So let's dive into this week's runs, my thoughts, and everything I've learned so far. Right, let's go through how this training plan works. We've got a structured plan with a mix of different runs, interval runs, steady efforts, and long runs. This week includes 4 runs, each with its own purpose, and I'll talk about when and why I deviated from the plan. I'll share some tips on recovery, rest, and how to stay motivated when things get tough. So let's kick things off with run number 1, the pyramid interval. Right, this is going to be a bit of a tricky one to explain. This workout is all about gradually increasing and then decreasing both distance and pace. Here's how I broke it down. Starting off with an easy 800 meter warm up at a conversational pace. This is around an 8-minute 10 kilometer for me, followed by a 90 seconds of walk and rest. Then the pyramid begins. So that's 200 meters at a 6-minute 20. See, this is just going to be a bit hard to explain. What I'll do is I'll put up on screen right now and leave it there for a while for you to read.
Start to see the moon again now. Look at that bad boy.
The runs get longer as you go slower until halfway, and then it goes the other way, like a pyramid, like the shape of a pyramid. So these workouts are really effective, and why that is because of gradual progression. It's starting easy and building up, and it prepares your body and mind for the tougher intervals. There's a mental benefit to it. Knowing the hardest part is in the middle makes the workout feel so much more achievable. It helps you improve pacing, so this helps you practice controlling your pace, which is crucial during long races. And it's very important to a running plan to have variety. So this is different from your 5Ks and your 10Ks. It keeps things interesting and prevents training plateaus, just because it keeps you going. Because some days it can seem daunting to go outside, know you have to do 5K, you've done 5K a couple of days ago, you've got something different in the calendar, and it adds a bit of spice to your routine. I'd recommend using some sort of running watch to track your pace and the times and distance that you're running. If you don't have one, buy one, maybe. You can get like dodgy Fitbits on Amazon for like 20 to 30 quid. So yeah, pick one up. It'll tell you how far you're going. I've got like a mental thing now where I can't run without one. It feels like I'm wasting the run, which is stupid, but it's the way the brain works sometimes. Run number 2. The second run on my plan was a simple 5-kilometer run. I was supposed to do this at an easy conversational pace, but personally I wanted to test my speed and see where I'm at. So my goal was to break the 7-minute kilometer pace, and I managed to do it, but only with a 6:59 kilometer overall on the 5 kilometers. So yeah, just got there. But I was really happy with this. You'll see in this video I was just proper sprinting at the end. So deviating from plans that you've set out can sometimes be worth it for personal goals. Slower, easy runs are good for aiding recovery while building endurance, improving your running form. It reduces injury risk massively, and it allows you to increase training volume without overstressing your body. So always make time for easier runs. Here's a clip of me going full whack down the road, giving it me all. I was probably at like a 7:01 average, so I was just like, nah, I'm getting under 7, give it me all, absolutely pegged it. Yeah, enjoy. Go on, lad, go on, you've got it. Mint. Run number 3. This was supposed to be a session called Rolling 300s, which consists of a 1.6 kilometer warm up, then alternating 300 meter bursts at 7-minute 5 kilometers, and then slowing down to about 8-minute kilometers, repeated 4 times and then ending with a 1 kilometer cool down, rounding up to a 5 kilometer run. It's a great workout for building speed endurance. I went on a hike with my mates instead, and that's part of running. Sometimes life happens and it's important to listen to your body. The hike was a perfect way for me to stay active without overdoing it, pushing too hard, and I just didn't want to get injured by also throwing a run on top of that. But I'll put on screen now what the app told me to do for this run. The 9k race practice long run. This was the big one, the Sunday long run. This week's session was designed as a race practice run.
Sunday long run, 2 kilometers at a conversational pace, 4.5 kilometers.
Breaking the 9k into 3 distance segments.
7:30.
2 kilometers at a conversational pace to warm up. 4.5 kilometers at 7:30, which is currently my half marathon pace, though I might be upping it in the future. And then back down to 2.5 kilometers at a conversational pace.
I hope I warm up because currently it feels like I've dressed completely wrong for this run.
This structure mimics the effort and pacing of race day, helping you practice the rhythm and mental focus it's required to hit your goals. It helps you with race pacing, practicing your target pace, helps your body adjust to the effort required for race day. Endurance building, combining different paces in one run improves both aerobic capacity and stamina. Mental preparation, alternating between conversational and race pace, gives you the confidence to handle shifts in effort.
There's a really nippy frost in the air today. Obviously when you're warming up it doesn't feel great because you're cold, but you warm up and then you sort it, aren't you? So just battling through that first bit. Is that like a pony? Yeah, we'll go check it out. Yeah man, what the hell?
So breaking distance into segments like this can make long runs feel much more manageable. The key is to focus on effort rather than perfection. If you need to walk or adjust your pace, that's completely fine. Remember, the goal is progress, not perfection.
That's the first 2.5 kilometers down. So supposed to speed up now. Well, I accidentally did the first 2.5 kilometers quite fast, so I don't know. I'm just going to keep plodding along at the pace I'm going at. This is Newport Bridge. Pretty cool. There's a train. I bet this footage looks quite good. It looks good for my eyes, so hopefully that translates.
Right, let's talk about rest and recovery. Rest days are just as important as training days. After my long run, I prioritise running with stretching, foam rolling and refueling properly. Rest allows your body to repair and adapt, so never skip it. Recovery is especially crucial for beginners or anyone with a heavier frame like me. I'm one of them, as it reduces the risk of injury and keeps you on track.
We're approaching the Tees Barrage. We'll be there soon. It's kind of the turnaround point, but we'll run a bit past it to this bridge called the Infinity Bridge. It's called that because of the way it looks. When it reflects in the water, it makes the infinity symbol. So, fucking knows, that might be going on right now, but also might not be. So, it is what it is. Tees Barrage. Hi buddy. Swans.
This here is the Infinity Bridge. I forgot to look in the water, but it's the one that should reflect into an infinity symbol. I'm not too sure if it did on the day, so sorry.
500 metres left. Come on. Do you reckon we do the extra kilometre at the end? Round out at a 10k run instead? What are you saying, boys?
These stairs were an absolute nightmare. It felt so horrible going up them. It was unbelievable.
didn't need this right now. It's the last 50 metres on fast, but I'm gonna do the last kilometre. Just make it a 10k. But yeah, just continue running when you finish your exercise on it. Yeah, that's a good feature. Shout out the runner app.
I ended up doing 10 kilometers. I felt comfortable doing it, and I did it.
Come on, man. Fucking hell, I'm struggling for the last 20 metres. Oh my God. 10 kilometres done. Absolutely knackered, but we've done it. What a start with Sunday morning.
I'm feeling great about the progress so far. 7 kilometers last week, 10 kilometers this week, 13 kilometers next week, so you better be back here then. And I'm excited for what's to come. If you're starting from scratch, remember, stick to your plan, but be flexible when life gets in the way. Focus on consistency, not perfection. And always prioritize rest and recovery when needed. If you found this video helpful, let me know down below. I like reading comments, they make me happy. I want more of them. Please give me more comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe.